Okay, here's the panel we just made. Got it sitting out in the sun, and I wanted to do a few tests on it and see what sort of power this thing can produce. Now it's 4 cells wide and it's only 8 cells long. That's all I could get out of it. There wasn't enough room to add the 9th row to make a full 36. But it produces on its own 16.24. When I first plugged it in, I got 18 point something, but as the panel heated up, voltages dropped. Okay, so I got some alligator clips connected, and when I connect to the battery, it immediately starts charging the battery, as you can tell. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to connect 400 watt inverter, turn the inverter on, then into there is a surge strip, turn the surge strip on, turn my kilowatt meter on, and it's set to volts right now. Check amps. Okay. Now into the kilowatt meter I have a drill plugged in. So let's see what happens. You know what? Let me run these two side by side so we can see them on the same screen. Turn this. Fully capable of handling that with the battery as a buffer connected. Now what I want to do is disconnect the battery. I think it's over voltage, so that's not going to run it directly. Have to have that connected. Alright, so let's see what else we got. Everything else is referred to in watts, so let's just go ahead and see how many watts we're getting. Kind of hard to see. 180 watts. And our battery is slowly diminishing. I'm going to keep going here and see how long it'll take before it disappears completely. I'm still drawing 1.6 amps. As our voltage drops, our amps are still holding. Now what I should do is disconnect. I'm going to disconnect the, bear with me. I tried to disconnect the battery. I don't think the panel has enough power to run what we're running right here, so well, there's the panel. I wish I could just check the amp draw, but I think my fuse is bad. You would take the positive, stick it in here, and then run this over to DC amps, and then measure across, and it'll give you your amps. And you could do your Ohm's law and kind of figure out how many watts you were running, but after getting them fused. So that's why I wanted to check wattages this way. Well, anyway, we proved that it does charge the battery. Oh, I also ran this lamp. Let's see, that's a good one here. We're at 12.9 and going up. If you can see that in there, 12.9 and going up. And I disconnect the battery, and it's producing almost 16 volts by itself. So then what I wanted to do was connect this 12 volt light and watch the power drop. But see what we've got. We've got a very bright light, and it's running 12 volts. So if I can figure out how many amps that little light draws, which is quite a bit really. Connect that, charge that battery back up. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off. Let's see where we at right now. Probably turn this off too. Alright, test number 1.